Fidlike, and welcome back to another episode of Builders of Egypt. This will be the final 2 episodes, or 3 episodes, I don't know how long it's going to take me to build the Lighthouse of Alexandria, which is our final monument. So, Culture Gather 40, Prosperity Gather 40, and Limestone Import 4,000. We're actually on mission 35. I played through the rest of the missions to get to here. Again, the other missions are just tick these boxes, make cities the best you can. So yeah, that's all good. Right, so what do we have to play with? Fish, thank God. Oh, wheat, that's terrible. Hunting Lodge doesn't work because it's bugged. The lettuce farm, also terrible because it's required the floodplains to flood. I prefer the actual meadow farms. They're way better. Sanitary, all the same stuff. We've basically unlocked everything there. There's no wood here. Crap, so we're going to have to import wood. The temples and shrines are all the same. This is all good. Alright. It's all the same. Wares. Beer. Alright. One of the things I've never made yet is oil. These are all the same. That's all this is. We're basically everything's pretty much the same as when the last time we did it. Alright. First and foremost, where's the bloody lighthouse going? Oh my God, it's huge. It's pretty epic. It's pretty magnificent, or it will be. Ooh. Right, that goes there. 25,000, Jesus. That's a lot. Yeah, I can't mine wood, so... And I'm going to need the path to sort of go through here. Alright, in you come to there. Right, everything is... Like, the center of the map, the entrance to the map is over here. This is pretty horrific. I'll see if I can maybe amend this nonsense. So it's not as egregious. There you go, go down there. And then head out across this way. Oh my God. Right, there better be stuff near here so that I don't have to... I'm going to try and claim some money back. Let's get some paths. Some dumb AI paths. Demolished. I can build all the way up in this area. This might be... it's very far away from the monument though. Alright, what have we got? First of all, where is clay? So yeah, clay is actually up here. There might be other clay. Yeah, there's other clay over here. I'm thinking over here is going to be potentially a bit better. But all will be decided once we find out where the ships come in at. Uh-oh, where do the ships come in at? Oh, over there. Well, that's not great, but it's not terrible either. Right, who's doing the trading? Okay. Ooh, we might actually... Is it just letting us trade with everyone on the map? No, we can't trade with them. Okay, so... You want to sell limestone. I think I'm going to have to buy in a lot of these raw materials. Yeah, limestone and chariots. I don't think I'll need chariots. They want to buy meat, but meat is so slow. So far, not so good. You want to buy beer. You'll sell me the copper and the jewels. Uh-oh. They don't want to buy anything. Holy crap. This is not looking good. Okay, so you'll buy papyrus and sandstone, and you want to sell us. Papyrus is literally the only thing I can sell. This can't be a thing, right? Surely. There was somebody that would build me sandstone. Yeah, there's a sandstone quarry there. Alright, this is gonna be fairly awful to get stuff done. Man, this one's really is a challenge. There's clay up there, but nobody's gonna buy any of the clay products. I will only need it for pottery to upgrade the city later. So there's sandstone up here. Oh, praise be. Christ, that's good. That is actually good. Reeds. Reeds are over here. They're sort of a long way away. Alright, I am literally going to focus on stuff that I can actually sell. I'm hoping that dude wants to buy a lot of reeds. See, the meat's just not viable. Beer might be viable. I'll probably get beer. 2,600, it's not too bad, and 2,500. Oh, they'll only export barley. They want to buy the beer. Alright. In terms of... Oh god. They're over here. So probably building in this sort of area gonna be the sort of best idea. Okay, let's start with the sandstone. Not the greatest product ever, but it is a product we can sell nonetheless. Get me a stockpile. Right, so I need people to live within this. I also sort of need the culture to be up. I can't see us just making an abundance of money here. Right, so that's about there. The papyrus is kind of over there. Get the architect just to be... I might add more sandstone later, so have it go about there. Have the fire guy there. It has not eluded me that I will need to set up the ships. So fire guy is there. That's fine. There's going to be plenty of water in this area, so that's going to be okay. Right, so that's there. That's basically covering all that section. What does the monument need? What do you need? Like, straight away. Plain stone. Man, there's not even plain stone on... There is plain stone on the map. It's in a horrible, horrible place. It really is. Oh, God. Right, focus on the sandstone, because we're going to sell that crap first. Right, I want to sort of take a different approach to this. I'm going to build the police station there to stop thieves from stealing stuff. But I want a well. Right, so that's the range at which they will work. That's fine. It's going to be annoying. Okay, we have it there. Right. As in range of the architect's post, just... Now, like I said, gonna take a slightly different approach here. And it's gonna mean that I'm gonna have to leave like a lot of gaps and stuff. But what I want is... I'll grab a granary. Stockpile, granary. Where was the food? Food is sort of over here. There must be other food on the map. I'm sure there is. Yeah, so I do want a granary. I'll maybe have the granary go about there. I think I'll get houses in here and they can work those sort of buildings. In fact, place this. Nobody wants to buy bricks or anything. Focus on... Well, you're gonna need food. Speaking of food, where's the fish? Yeah, they're over beside the docks. So that's not a fantastic place either. Everything's sort of spread out. So you'll have to build like sort of multiple settlements. But that's sort of a-okay for the moment. Right, so yeah, new plan is... So... I noticed they were... Oh, not a granary, you fool. Bizarre. They're always having trouble getting to... sort of like granaries and physicians and stuff. So I'm going to build the granaries and physicians... like, sort of here, like so. And each district will have its own granary slash physician. Now it does chew up areas in which people might want to live. That'll be fine though. And what I'm going to do is place like shrines in here. And then I'm going to place one of these parks in here. So right away it's kind of nice for them. Right now the dentist and the stuff I don't need yet. Right, that's sort of fine there. Yeah, I could get more houses out here, but I want to leave an area of separation between the utility buildings because they don't like them. Have that go over there. Have that go over this way for reasons. I need something else to put in here. I'm just not sure what it is. I sort of need or want. Something else can go in there though. At some point. Right, so I have room for decoration. I have room for other stuff as well. Right, now I want to leave a gap in here. I don't need religion in this, do I? No. But I do need culture. How big is one of them parks? How big is one of these parks? Yeah, alright, that's fine. Right, we are absolutely going to need more people. Certainly in this area. Bring that down there, yeah, because that needs to be a gap. Alright. But I want to get the papyrus up and running, like, fairly sharpish. So, grab a well. The other well was up here. So, grab that out to there. There you go, this is turning into something, at least. Alright, same setup again. This is nowhere near enough workers. We're definitely going to need more. Yeah, okay. What I might do is... I'll probably get some people down here as well, if I can. Do the same setup here. It's there. Like I said, I can't do anything with wood or anything presently at the moment. Stockpile, granary, blah, 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 bazaar, yep, bazaar. I'll have this one go at that side. And I'll get another physician in. And then we'll get another shrine, a bee, and something else. Right, that'll be good, that'll be fine. That's kind of weird. But I could possibly have some, like, overflow houses in this area. I think I will. No, I'll leave that empty, because I think I want, like, entertainment buildings to go in here, libraries and stuff. Because I'm going to need to do the entertainment at some point. In fact, all this can be moved over one. Right. We'll come back once I've sort of come up with a plan. Okay, so we're back. Our first dwellers are coming in. Ooh, wow, is there people working in here? No. That's weird. Huh. I didn't know that was a thing. Right, so we've got lettuce here, we've got a bit of barley here, we've got the breweries there, couple of stockpiles, got the papyrus set up. We're going to need a crap ton of workers. This is not enough houses to do this. So this is all set up, kind of nice. Hopefully people will go and work in the sandstone. We can sell sandstone, papyrus and beer. Fishing and docks are set up over here. And I'm throwing all my eggs into the fish basket and hoping that that is gonna work, that that's gonna be enough food, and that the people from the granaries can go out and get it sort of in time. There should be a granary in Ranger here. There is. What's your... Yeah. We'll leave that for the moment. Right, so the people should go to these houses first. I sort of filled in this area, put like a park and stuff in, so this will be a sort of nice area. I don't want to build too many houses. I think I've already got way too much buildings. When it comes to building cost, They're bloody expensive, so you need to be careful. Obviously, we need wood and plain stone for to build the actual monument. But I want, before I start buying stuff in, I want to actually make sure that I am making money. That I do. Right, so they're coming in. Let's go and see where they want to work. Ooh, it sounds like houses are upgrading already, but I didn't see where they were. Oh, they've upgraded up here already. Right, so I would imagine they've filled up. No. No. So they're in the fire station. The bazaar. That's good. But there's no food in the bazaar as of yet. This house here is a dud. And I will remove that. I'll place that in there. There you go. You can be sort of near a shrine. That'll cover them as well. So yeah, kind of screwed up a little bit there, a little bit there, but it's okay. They're all upgrading. So they came here first, which I find odd. Nobody's working in the shrine. There is somebody working in this fishing wharf. That's fine. Wages were paid, 321. There's not a lot of citizens in here yet. I desperately need this granary to get done. So I'm going to switch this one off. I'm going to switch this off. And I'm going to switch this off. I'm going to switch one of the docks off. Because I only need one ship at the moment. And it's the ship that holds... There you go. They're working in there. Excellent. 12 of 12. This stockpile here is turned off. And that's good. This is where we're going to store the goods that we're going to buy in. The logs, copper, all that sort of good stuff. Right. I'm going to switch this on because I think I have a little bit of unemployment here. That's 8 of 8. That's excellent. Let's switch this one on. I think that's good to go. Send help. Jesus, man. We're 2 seconds into the game and they're asking for help. So you've got 4 of 8, so you could use a bit more people. These people will get food though. In fact, they've got 100 fish in there already. This will all start to work, and I can build more fisheries down here if I want. Right, they've all decided to upgrade. That's fantastic. So that will fill out the workers over here. The stockpile is full. Yep. That one will be full in a minute. You're probably not going to get any food for a while. I need those fish stocks to build up. They are getting the reeds though. Nobody's working in the farms, which I kind of guessed might happen. That's okay though. That is okay. I think they're working in here though. Yeah, they sort of prioritize these buildings. I am happy for them to do so. I'm missing a bit of thing there. Right, I need... desirability. Yeah, you can have a bit of desirability. I'm going to switch this on. So 0 of 8. You want a little bit of desirability now. Dentist will go in there. Booth will possibly go in there. I mean, it should be fairly desirable at the other side. I don't really want to be spending money here, but I kind of need these people to be happy-ish. Yeah, okay, I've got a plan for that side. I'll get the dentist and the booth in here. That'll cover a bit more. Okay, so this guy upgraded. So more people will come. That one will get filled out. This has 200 fish. I swear that they nerfed the fish. I'm almost positive that they have. I'm still waiting for a ship to come in. Any ship will do. I've set. So set beer export. Can't export fish. But sandstone. Hello? Sandstone. You're down here. is set to export, and the other thing, which is papyrus, is set to export. Now, we don't have any of that yet, but if we can export some sandstone, that'll be fine. We are going to have to fully micromanage this town. There's no sort of two ways around this. I kind of do need people to work in this stockpile so they can start getting the papyrus in. I will possibly shut down 2 of these. Yeah, okay, that worked. That was perfect. Papyrus. Is this a papyrus stockpile? No, I think this is the papyrus stockpile. It is not. What are you storing? You're the reed stockpile. You're the papyrus stockpile. Alright, that's good. As long as these buildings are running though, that'll be fine. Okay, so everything is good. Messages, main events, no. I swear, man, the main events come like less than a minute after you started your game, and they're fairly impossible to actually do. Right, I did build architect post and thing over here, so I'm gonna throw in a couple more buildings over here. Actually, that's wrong. Take that down to there. Then add your buildings in. They are definitely in range of the fields. Yeah, all of these are. Well, pretty much all of them are, which is fantastic. Yeah, we've done that. Right. Third time's a charm. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look like. I should probably throw a physician and a granary in here. Definitely a physician. And then I'll get the granary in over there. I have 1, 2, 3 people unemployed. Where are these unemployed cretins? I don't know what that quest is. It might be for something good. It's definitely not over here, or they'd be working in this area. I don't think there is unemployed. I think that's... the game is just talking gibberish. It is... that's fine. I mean, if the unemployed becomes a problem, we can absolutely do things like throw in the bazaar over here that we're going to need eventually to keep these people happy. Ooh, unemployment is starting to rise. Alright, well, we can start throwing in things like... not the temple, god damn it. Give me that. That one's there. I'll place this one over this side. Yeah, desirability is low. See, I don't want to spend too much money making these people, like, ultra happy. Throwing in a couple of temples and stuff might be the way to go. Getting the schools. I'm going to get the schools over the back here. And I have areas now to... well, not really at this side, but over here. So, I mean, I can get them in there. Yeah, I totally could. I mean, I don't really need this road round the back here. Yeah. They're all facing that way. So I'm going to delete this road, actually. Uh-oh. Yeah, relax, dude. It gets worse. The path you were just walking on is now dead. Alright. I'm gonna get like a bandstand and a thingy in here. I'll get like one in here and one in here as well. I'll get one over here at this side. And then I'll get the booths in, and then we can get the schools and stuff in. But I don't want to be spending too much money on buildings. Right, what is happening over here? I need the papyrus makers to do their thing. I'd like them to do their thing sharpish. 23 unemployed. Papyrus is kind of slow. Where are the unemployed? It says there isn't any. Yeah, there's some over here. Yeah, I know this is far away from the stockpile, but gonna be fine. Can't build out that way for some bizarre reason. Now I can. That was weird. Right, if you need a bit of desirability, you can get it. Right now, they just want a little bit of food. And I can switch these back on. Those people might actually be in range of that. Alright, so you should be going out to gather reeds. I'll probably need more reed production. They are working in the barley farms, thank God. If I can rack up a bit of beer and sell a bit of beer, that'll be fine. Right, you don't have anything yet. Your guys are out looking for stuff. There is 100 fish in there. So I've set this... Where are you going? I've set this granary here to only stock 1,000 fish. And it's storing 1,400. Man, I don't want this to happen. I want the other guys to come out and get this. I was hoping that once this had its 1,000 fish, that they would hopefully move on and go somewhere else. Right, you need a well, but I don't really need a well at the moment. Aha! Papyrus and sandstone man. So, we should be... Sandstone should be set to export. It is. I think they are taking it across. They are. So this is going to be our first sale. I have not seen papyrus come in yet. Oh, please don't tell me you're bugged. This would be the worst mission for this to be bugged in. Nah, surely not. Right? Surely. Come on. Come on, game. You're not gonna do me like this. This isn't moving, which means they're either but it says there's none in stock, so they're not waiting for anything. They are perhaps maybe waiting on papyrus coming in, which there should be. It's just over there. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's 10 unemployed. Where are those unemployed people? Right, we've gotten rid of the unemployment over here. There's no unemployment there. It's probably at this side. Fire station, yeah, so an architect. If I build more fishing wharfs over here, I'm going to need more architects, etc. You want to buy... I think this is bugged. I don't think they're getting the stuff. Oh no, here they go. Here they go. 200, right, excellent. We'll start to actually make money now. We're getting a bit of barley. We're getting some stuff there. Still at 0. Still at 0. Oh, goddamn. I think these are bugged. Well, crap. That really is... Yes, this one's working. Right, so toggling them off and on fixes it. My god, I did not need that to be a thing. The ship will stay until the sandstone is done. So that's good. We've got 24 unemployment. That is fine. I wonder if switching on this. Now, let's switch on a lettuce farm. Because they should be in range of anyone that's unemployed over here. Uh-oh. Oh, the game is auto-saving. That's fine. Thought it had crashed. I always think it's crashed. It's just it's always a bit slow in the uptake sometimes. So that upgraded, which means there is fish in this bazaar, but they are blowing through it phenomenally quickly. Right, and papyrus is now a thing. I also have beer. Oh yes, we're starting to collect a bit of beer. This house is upgraded. That's fantastic. Which means more people should flock down towards the fields. These houses here are field farmhouses. That is their goal in life. That is all they need to aspire to be. Don't really need any of this to upgrade yet. I want to keep the population to a minimum. I think the papyrus... Oh yeah, papyrus is there. Right, I can switch this dock on. And then I can go to our city. And I should be able to export beer. Beer is set to export, right? I don't know where it's gone. Unless... Is the guy... Oh, the guy that buys the beer comes from the land. He does not come via ship. So I don't need this. Switch that off, because it's gonna cost me money. Money that I don't have. Alright, all these are upgrading. That's nice. This lettuce farm is good to go. This... Yep, you're full. That's good. Get the other lettuce farm up and running. Get all this up and running. So anybody upgrades here, they'll go straight into these farms. That's full. You've got 4 of 10, so you're getting there. Alright, now this, as I said, is probably going to be a slow burn. This one. It's not going to be ridiculously fast to get everything we need. Like I said, I need to actually make money before I can start doing anything else. Now, I could build the mansion and take in a bit of taxes. In my opinion, it's not really worth it. There's another 300 papyrus sitting. And hopefully I'll get sandstone and papyrus flowing out so that we can make a decent bit of cash. Because there is just nothing else here. We won't buy anything. We'll only buy meat. We'll only buy beer. Won't buy anything. We'll only buy... So your options are sort of limited here. I would imagine we're going to end up in like a massive amount of debt. And the plain stone is down here. So I'm going to have to build a tiny little plain stone settlement just to get that moving. And we're also going to have to buy in wood, copper, all the other sort of stuff that we need. In fact, speaking of wood and copper, I need to get these in first before I run out of money. Now, I am sure some of these houses will upgrade. Carpenter's Guild, in you go. Right, so they require the stuff. I kind of want to see this ship going to see how much money I get. Yeah, the unemployed are all sort of over here, which is fine. It's not a bad thing. This granary is full, which is nice. Hopefully the other granaries are starting to fill up. They are. Yeah, so going with the fish strat seemed to be the better plan here. So yeah, we should be okay. We'll be able to sell beer. We'll be able to sell the papyrus and the sandstone. Hopefully that'll be enough to cover us. The rest of the stuff we'll have to buy in. You can go in at unlimited debt, and I think that might be the case with this one. I don't know particularly how we're going to make like an abundance of money. I mean, I could delete a stockpile here. I don't want to delete a stockpile though. I might get some more reed. Nah, reeds are fine. It's literally papyrus makers we need. They're just waiting for someone to take it to the thing. I guess because all of these guys are off to the docks delivering it. 2,100. Hopefully this gives us a pretty penny. But we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. But I've been Danny Min, this has been Builders of Egypt, and I will catch you later.